G'day again, welcome back to Dad vs. Son and our playthrough of A Most Fearful Sacrifice. And we're about to go on with the second turn. This is the third video. And last time I made a mistake, which I put a note in the last video, where I used a Confederate order and removed the shaken off this unit here. So I'm actually going to put it back on like that. I'm going to leave them on top because I'm missing them at times. So like this unit here. I keep forgetting they're there. So the Confederates could have used it for a fire or a minimum move. I'm going to use it for a minimum move, and I'm simply going to bring Law's unit here down to his other unit. And that should fix everything that screwed up last time. And again, my apologies. So this is the Confederate reinforcements for this turn. Another part of Law's brigade down here, and we've got Weed, which is part of Ayres' division, and we've got Martin coming in as well, artillery. And again, the book says that 2317 is the entry hex, but Zilla Blitz advised again that it's actually up here, so this is where they'll come in. Right, so going to the sequence of play. Assign division activations. So what we have is, oops, sorry, wrong one, is we had Bernie and we had Barnes for the Union. Bernie's people are here, the reduced unit and the sharpshooters. I'm going to leave them in third priority. Barnes, which is these units here, the most effective unit and so forth, I'm going to put in first, and Weed as part of Ayres for up here. I'm going to put in second to try and get them forward. So it'll be Barnes, Ayres, and Bernie. As for the Confederates, the rebels, they still only have Hood. Everybody's part of Hood's core, so that's not going to make any difference. Right, so the next step is to choose 2 key event cards for each side. So for the Union, they'll start with Sickles' core card, of course. Again, I've gone with Fast Courier to activate any one division for a corps that has not yet been activated, just to get that moving. And redeployment, so you can move a group of Union infantry from the same division that are stacked with or adjacent to at least one other. I'm probably not going to use it for that, but looking at move all artillery units in one hex, and this includes reinforcements, so that's why I'm going for them. So we have those 3 cards which will go to the draw pile, and then we have the 2 random cards which will also go to the draw pile. And that's that. For the rebels, Confederates, again we have Longstreets. I've given them Rebel Yell again so they can attack really well and rally around the flag, which helps, which is the card I screwed up last time, where you can remove the shaken marker and so forth. So I'm going to send that to the draw deck. And then again, we have 2 random cards as part of the draw deck. Get rid of that. which brings us to the draw deck, and then the other card to add in, of course, is the Fog of War. So there it is, in there, ready to go. So the next part would be preliminary. Oh God Almighty! Now the tongue's falling apart. Preliminary bombardment phase, but there are none that can do anything because these haven't come on yet or anything else. I've just left them on where their hexes are, but that's it. So we go to the card draw phase. So I'm just going to bring this down to here. I'll make it a little smaller so that you can see all the units on board. The Confederates have taken Big Round Top, and Little Round Top is still under Union control. So that's where we stand at the moment. Righto, first card is Fast Courier. Play immediately. Activate any one division for a corps that has not yet been activated this turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this to activate these units, Bernies, because otherwise they won't get to activate at all. And I'm going to see what we get. So it's a -1 on their thing. So we'll get over there. From up here, we're on Bernies with a -1. We get a 4, which is a 3, which is 1 brigade, which is all we need. Because we only have the 1 brigade. No, we've got 2 brigades. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a defend mission, a defend order on here. Now with the defend, the first thing they can do is shoot if they wish. And I don't want to shoot. They've only got a 1 firepower, so not going to worry about that. The next thing they can do is, if they do nothing, they could put up some stuff, but we're going to remove the shaken, and we're going to move them. And I'm going to move them back to the hill, because the hills are alive. Oh, that's not what I want to do. We'll move them back into the rocky trees here. Delete that, and we are done. Hang on. It's 1 brigade. This is 1 brigade. This is Ward's brigade. So I can do something with this guy as well. Let's just rethink this. No, that's good. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a maneuver on this guy, and he's just going to come over. A movement. So that is that. Right, next card. Right, Sickles Corps. Righto, so we'll roll up on it first. Black die, 2. 1 brigade from DP1. Okay. And we don't roll on Sickles card because it says 1 brigade, so we can discard that. In Bernies, which is these guys again. Ta-da! So what do I want to do with them? Do I move them up onto this hex? Or do I bring them both into here, which I could have done before, could have left him there. That's a higher elevation. That's a 7. Or no, we're going to I think we are going to... Oh, what do I want to do? I think we'll place Hasty Works in this hex. That'll just give them something to shoot out of, but help to minimize hopefully any assault or fire into there. So that's done. Next up, rally round the flag, play immediately. Choose a brigade. All units of that brigade that are stacked with or adjacent to another unit from that brigade are eligible for this event. They may remove any shaken markers. Okay. So the only one that are adjacent to another unit from that brigade. Well, the trouble is this guy doesn't have anybody in there because this is Robertson. So I can't use it to remove his shaken. They may remove any shaken markers, blah, blah, blah. Then each eligible battle-worn unit not adjacent may roll a die and compare it to the unit. A roll of 1 is blah. So I can't really use it for any of that. So again, it's going to have to be a fire or a minimum move. Alliance. I think we will do a minimum move, and we're going to bring law on into the Devil's Den. Let's just grab these two here and there. They're not on yet. Okay, so law is now on. Yep, yep, yep. Is good. Right, next up. Stand to it. Hold. Play this chit on any Union hex targeted by fire or Union defending hex in assault after this rolled. You may force the opponent to re-roll. Okay, we will hold that right there. I'm not going to put it back onto their thingo. This way I can remember that it's there. And we can draw the next card. Redeployment. You have one of two options, and like I said, the option I'm going to use is to move the artillery units in one hex, including reinforcements. So I'm going to do that and discard that, and we're going to bring on Martin's mob. So they're going to come on, and they're going to go there, 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 and then there to protect this flank. So that is that. I don't think they need to move any further. Road, terrain effects. It's a road, not a lane. Yep. Maneuver is 8. One, 2, 3, 4. Why do I want to go more? Rocky. Sorry, I'm just trying to see what I do. Artillery and mounted cavalry must stop on entering on any, unless on any road. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and rocks is 2. So I could come forward 1. We will. I believe we can get to there. Done. Okay. Next card draw. Redeployment. Play immediately. Same thing. Move any group of rebel infantry units only from the same division that are stacked or adjacent. So that would allow us to do law here. To move. Whoops, sorry. The chosen units may all immediately move up to 6 movement points in any direction. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. We'll activate these two for a move. And they are going to move. So this would be 2. In fact, we're going to bring them in together. They will go to here. They can't go into there because then they'd be adjacent. And into there, like that. Ready to bring lots and lots of firepower onto anything that tries to do anything. I suppose I could have got them to there, but this gives them better cover. I can't get to there. Next up. Why? Fog of War. Okay. So we've got the Fog of War card. We'll roll up. Who had last turn? Confeds. So the Confederates can roll for it. We get a 46. Yeehaw. Rebel strategic option. Forced march, unexpected delay, clever feint. Ooh. Okay, forced march. Meh. Unexpected delay would keep these guys out. A clever feint. Let me just have a look. I'm just going to pause it. I think we're going to use clever feint. So we can discard that, which allows us to swap these around. Which is, I think, is even better. So I really don't want Barnes doing anything. So we're going to pull him out. We're going to put Bernie up top. We'll leave Ayres in second. And we'll put Barnes down the bottom. Because they've already had their courier one. So Barnes probably won't be able to do anything this turn, which is what I like from a Confederate point of view. So there you go. Righto. Boop. Next card. Fast Courier. Oh, they hadn't had it. Ah, it was some rebels that had had it. Okay. Activate any one division for a corps that has not been activated this turn. Damn, I screwed it up, didn't I? Roll 1 die on with a -1. Okay. Any division for a corps. Well, I think we're going to have to go with Barnes, aren't we? -1. Oops. Sorry. Discard. Okay, so we're going to do Barnes. We get a 2. 1 brigade. Right. Then I think what we need to do is I'd really like to move up into here. To hold that. But then these guys are split, which I don't like. Or do I bring him on? Dun, 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 dun. You could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to there. But airs, we've already had sickles, haven't we? I believe. No, we're going to do this guy here, and we're just going to bring him up here, like that. Right. Long Street. Okay, let's roll up. Oh, 6. Division
Yeehaw.
priority 1 and 2. Yes. Okay, so that's going to give us wood, no matter what. We don't have anything else, so we can get rid of that. Right. And we'll roll up a 2.
Yeehaw.
Division group. Okay, so they've all got to have the same order. All have to have the same order. Damn it. I really wanted to get rid of this. Okay, well, I could do a attack. That would move him forward. He could come forward. He could come forward. That's what we will do. So order will be an attack. And he's on, so that will be an attack as well. Okay, so he can move 5 for an attack. So that would be, Rocky is 2. Yes. He could go 2. I believe he could go 5 up to there. Yes. Go 2 to there. Or is that 3? Hang on, is he going uphill or downhill? That's a 5 where he starts, and this green again is a 4. Yeah, so that's fine. And then he goes up, so he can go up to there like that. Now, I know this is horrible. So that's that. Okay, we've got an attack here. I'd really like to get these together. That would cost... I need to go that way. That's the trouble. These guys will go to here. Like that. Together. So he gets to do defensive fire now. So he's got 2, he's got 3. It's uphill, but that's fine. Righto, so let's have a look here at combat results. So he starts with 3. Yeah. Okay. Target in Woods, Rocky Woods, or Devil's Den? Rocky Woods. So it's down 1. No, and no. So that's it. So we're on the 2 column, firing for the Union. They get a 24, which is an NE with a 1, a 2. Oh, sorry, what am I saying, 24? Yeah, sorry, 24 with a 1. So an NE and a 1, they're both be 5s, so I don't think it's going to be anything. NE for a 5 is nothing. Okay. So then they get to go into here, which I didn't really want to do. But I think we will. Okay, so let's have a look at it. So we have 2 assaults. Yes. Okay, we'll assault with the 9-4 unit to start with. So let's start with that. We're on the 9. Let's bring it up. Now these guys are in Rocky Woods and that. So the first thing is, do we want to pull this guy back? And I don't think it's going to help pulling back. He's going to hold with his mate. Okay, so we're on the 9 column. And then we go to the assault modifiers. Are we attacking through a flowing stream? No. Into rocky hex? No. Not good ground? Into a rocky woods hex? Yes. So that's down 2. Into devils through a rocky creek? No. Now, we are at, well, in fact, it's the same. It's the whole lot together. So it's actually up 1. We start on the 10 column because we're at 12. So we are at 12 to 3, which is 4 to 1 odds. So it's at least 3 to 2? No. For each CR diff, our highest is a 4, and their highest is a 4, so no difference. That's one of the reasons I left him there. Defending in town, attacked upslope? No. Not enveloped? At least 2 to 1 odds, attacked up a steep, rebel yell? No. At least 3 to 1 odds? Yes. So that's up 3. Okie. And we're in the first asterisk column for the attackers. Oh, Jesus.
Yeehaw.
A 12. Okay, so it's a routine. Con is a routine. Okay, now these fellas are a 3. Righto, so looking at defender, no. Defender in good ground, no. Attacker in marsh, attacker. Nothing. Defending in town, attack up slope, no. No, and no. Okay. And we don't really want them to re-roll that, that's for sure. Righto. So it's going to be on the 3 column, I believe. And they get a 14, which is an NE. Okay, so it's feel that. We have a routine against an NE. Defender, shaken plus skedaddle 1. For both of them. Shaken plus skedaddle 1. got to go back that way. Get rid of that. And he goes back skedaddle 1 as well. And then this is status, all units shaken. And the hasty works remains there. And then these guys can advance into there. And they could put an attack in there. Let's do it. It's not going to be as good, but okay. So they can then assault into Little Round Top. Yeah, why not? Is there a why not? I think there might be a why not, because they're going to get to shoot, and then they're going to try and attack uphill. No, I don't like that. Let's just leave them there. This is a better attack than up here. So that is that, and that just leaves this guy here for an attack. Now he can go 2 to there. That's a steep slope. Terrain effects. +2 to cross. So that's not really going to help. But it's going to stop him. If I could just come to here, if he moves up into there, then we've got him enveloped if we decide to do something. So we are just going to move to there. We don't have to go any further if we don't want to. And that will do. So we can get rid of the moves. Wrong one. Get rid of the orders. Right. Next card. Rebel Yell. Dun, dun, dun. Righto. So we're going to do Rebel Yell. So we can grab that counter. Federate markers. Out of the way. Rebel Yell. And we're going to put it on. Pick any one hex. Bang. Right there. Oh, we could. No. Rid of that. Put that back up there. So we are going to go up here. Like that. So we have silliness. We have now taken this one. We go up there. These guys can do defensive fire, and they will do it individually. We'll start with the best unit first, which is the 9 unit. So we're on the 9. Excuse me. Now, I think this is just rocky. It is just rocky. Okay, targets in woods, rocky woods or devils? No. Target is dismounted? No. Firing over woods, blah, blah, blah. No, no, no. No, 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 no. I don't think it does anything. It does not. So the first unit fires at them, and it is 21 today. 21 today. No effect with a 2, which gives these blokes both 6. And I don't think it's going to... Oh, no. More. Rebel Yell gives them a... extra 1. So it's a 7. I still don't think that's enough. I think you need 8 for a firefight. For a no effect. No, you need a 9. So, no, nothing happening. So, that's that one done. And then we have the 4 strength unit. So we're on the 4. And again, nothing happening. Yep. And we roll. Oh, 44. Okay. 44 is a easy. An easy with the 2. So, yep, okay. So we know it's an easy. So we need to go to the combat events for a 44. Firing down slope. No, they're on the same. If target hex is angled and adjacent firing hex is higher, then decrease roll result by 2. No, I don't believe so. So, no, does nothing. So we have a easy with a 2, 6, 7. Easy with a 7 is a no effect. Right. So now we put in our assault into here. Right. So we have, for the attacker, a 9. A 12. So we go up to the 10 column. And now we look at the assault. And I think again we're still just in rocky. Yep. Okay, assaulting through a stream? No. Into a rocky hex? Yes. So that's down 1. Defender is dismounted? No. Good ground? No. Attacker is in mark. Into rocky woods? No. Devil's Den through Rock Creek? No. Okay, we have 12 to 13. So, no, it's 1 to 1. Nothing happening there. We have a 4. We get a plus 1 CR. So we're a 5. Their best is a 4. So we get a plus 1, a right shift. Town, slope, defender, no. Odds are the same, no. Rebel Yell is 2 right. And that is it. So we are on the 2 asterisk column for the Rebels. The Rebels roll a 62. Yeehaw. And the Union, play this shit on any Union hex targeted by fire combat on... Oh, stop that! Play this shit on any Union hex targeted by fire combat or on a Union defending hex in assault after the CRT are rolled. You may force your opponent to re-roll all their dice in both fire and combat. Wasn't worried about the fire. Or you can re-roll all your dice in assault. Ooh. Now we're going to force them to re-roll. We don't want that 62. So they roll again. 33. Yeehaw. Okay, and a 33 is a tough result. So on tough. Come on. Righto, and then we go to the combat events for a 33. Assaulting unit roll. Close attack support. Increase rolled result by 1 cohesion test type if a friendly smoothbore or mixed artillery unit is adjacent. No. No. Okay, so we had a tough result for the Confederates. Now we go to the Union, who will start on the 10 column as well, because they got 13. And go through it again just to make sure. Flowing stream into rocky hex, no. Defender, no. Good ground, no. Attacker, no. Difference, no, because it was a 5 to a 4, so no. They're not attacked up, they're not enveloped. Odds are done, we're straight up. On the 10, and I get a hold 14. No effect. Why am I saying 14? 13. No effect. Okay, so we've got a tough against a no effect. This is going to hurt them big time. Tough against no effect is a shaken and skedaddle 2. Ouch. Okay, so both these units are shaken and skedaddle 2 goes 1, 2. Rebel yell can be deleted now. These units, oh no, sorry, go back 1. Oh no, they force them out. They can't advance or do anything else. So yes, rebel yell is simply deleted now. Because they went into here and kicked them out, and then they advanced to there. They cannot advance any further. Okay. Get rid of move, get rid of fire, and card draw. Good ground. Hold. Oh, that's nasty. Play this event anytime before a new card is drawn this turn. Place a good ground chit in any rebel-occupied hex. All Confederate units in that hex targeted by fire combat or in that defending hex in assault will get a down 2 column shift. Units may leave the hex normally, but if the hex is then empty, remove the chit immediately. Otherwise, it's okay. Right. Don't think it's going to be there, is it? No. Delete that. Do we want to do that? Or, I know good ground is great. Or we could chunky up here, but then they'd get to fire and they'd get to fire. That's not a good idea. Yeah, we will put the chit there. So we can discard that. Counters. General markers. Or is it going to be a Confederate? Good ground. Okay. And we, excuse me. We're going to put it in there. Like that. So we now have 2 VP hexes out of the 3 for the Confederates. Okie dokie. Next. Hurrah! Hold. Play this event any time before a new card is drawn. Place the hurrah chit on any Union unit to increase its CR by 1. If the unit gets a SH result, remove this marker instead of applying the result. Otherwise, the chit is removed at the end of the turn. Okay. Now, it would probably be good to put that on this 9-3 unit. So I could do that. So then, because it's already shaken, I don't want it to be reduced. I can't remember the word they use all the time in this. Battle worn. So that would be good. The other thing I could do is use it as a fire combat to fire Martin at this unit here, Law's other unit, or I could use it as a minimum move, which I think would get him 2, and I don't think that's worthwhile for Ray. So we're going to get the Harachet. So I'm going to discard this down, and we're going to want Union markers, hurrah. Yep. We're going to put it on him. Like that. Rid of that. That back up there. I can make this bigger again. Bigger. We can bring it up to there like that. Okay. And that was, well, it didn't make any difference. Because that was the last card. I didn't look at that. So no, that's a stupid thing to do. So we are just going to fire. We're going to use it as a fire order here at Law's unit down here. I think that is a better use of our time and trouble, because otherwise the Harachet goes and it's not going to achieve anything. So again, we're firing for 6. We're on the 6 column, firing into Rocky. We're well within effective range and everything else. Target is in woods, Rocky Woods, no. Target is dismounted, no. Firing over woods, Rocky Woods or town, no. Firing over units, no, 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 no. So it's just a straight up. I thought it was. And we roll 14 with the 2. No effect. A 2 and a 4 is a 6. That's not going to do anything. So no, that is that. So at the end of that turn, Weed has still to come on. These units are all shaken. So that's all of Bernie's and all of Barnes' core as well. And we have one Robertson who we haven't been able to fix up yet. And the Rebels, the Confederates, hold 2 VP hexes, so they are winning at the moment. So that's where we stop and call it quits. And I've probably gone for yonks. 48 minutes, yeah, long time. My apologies. But that's the end of the turn. And when we come back, we'll go on with the last turn. So take care, be good, and I hope I haven't screwed up too much as usual. Bye for now.